and welcome back to the Green Witch Homestead. So we've got a lot of progress to show you. We've been extremely busy the last couple weeks getting everything together for this next week, which is our biggest week of the year. We got a lot of work that's going to be done and a lot of big sales that we're going to. I'm going to take you along to as many of them as I can. Also, stick around to the end of the video and see if you can help us solve a little mystery about what's been walking around on our farm property. We've got a lot of updates happening on the farm. We're making a lot of progress on cleaning up the fronts, as well as making the front of the roadside garden a little bit more presentable. We have our next farmer's market is coming up here, and I'm going to be up potting some plants to take up there for sale. We don't really have much greenery from the garden to go out yet, but I've got a lot of my soaps. I did just start doing my loose leaf teas as well. This is the progress so far up on this front section. If you remember, like everywhere that you can't see grass, this was all stuff that we had piled up here to organize from finding out in the fields, and we're finally getting it almost completely cleared out. We're going to be getting this place set up, either get some grass growing or get some gravel down. We haven't decided. The chicken coop and everything goes back way into the woods that way. We're going to be setting up some sort of area here for putting our farm equipments and our ATVs, and then this space over here, which still needs a little bit more work, is going to be the outdoor kitchen. Then of course we have the gazebo sitting area and the gardens that way. And if you were curious about the carrots, it's a little hard to see because they're just starting to come up and there's some weeds in the garden, but you can kind of see those nice perfect little rows, nicely spaced. They're doing good. Let's show you what Heath's been working on this front garden for the last couple days.
Hard work! Hard work! Hard work! Hard work! Hard work! 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 That's what they say. Hard work! Hard work! I earn my pay. Hard work! Hard work! Do it every day. Hard work! I get up about 2:45. Hard work! Got to go and earn my pay. Hard work! Put my boots on and lace them up. Hard work! Got another day's of work. Hard work! Hard work! That's what they say. Hard work! Hard work! I earn my pay. Hard work! I get off the rock, I move on down. Hard work! Got to go make the call. Hard work! Bringing on the doors in the morning. Hard work! Get up, let's go to work. Hard work! Hard work! You bag up your chutes. Hard work! Hard work! You load them up. Hard work!
Still have some work to do. There's a few edge pieces that have to be dug out from some weeds, and we have to lay some ground cover down and fill it up with mulch and soil. But our retainer wall is complete. So we've got gravel down in the gutter for watershed, and we've got our wall all cut in and ready to go. So like I said, we still have to dig out the weeds over here, pull this old fabric cloth up, put some new good stuff down, get some garden soil in there, and then I can start planting that up with annuals. I'll probably put a couple perennials in along the fence line. I don't want to put too many perennials in because this is technically public space. We are a disincorporated town, and they said as long as we maintain it and whatever we put doesn't obstruct the view of the road, we are good to go. But I don't want to risk it. So any perennials like hostas or things that I might put in, we're going to go right along the fence line. But the rest will just be for filling up with beautiful annuals. I did really want to come in and show this off a little closer though. I am sitting right now between my broccoli and cauliflower, and check this out. Look, look. Yay! One of the things that I've learned when you're growing broccoli, when you see them starting to go to head, forming that little cluster, that's when you really want to start heavily feeding these guys. So I do a combination of fish emulsion and a boron mixture. It's 1 tablespoon of each into every gallon of water, and then I just water these guys about twice a week. And that way I will get nice good size heads. There's a really great product as well from Fox Farms that is called Bloom. It has a picture of a tiger on the bottle. It's really a good one to use as well for broccoli and cauliflower because that is technically the flower head. So the energy and nutrition needed to make that a big beautiful chunk of broccoli or a nice big head of cauliflower is the same that a plant is going to put out into making a big beautiful blossom. So when you're looking at different fertilizers, whether you're going the organic route or the non-organic route, look for something that is going to help with blossoming. I'm to sneak in here and show you. So we got cauliflower started, yay! And yes, I know it is silly, or may seem silly to y'all, that I'm so excited about cauliflower, but honestly, I've never grown it before. I love cauliflower, it's one of my favorite vegetables. There's so many things that you can do with it, like you can make pizza crust with it, you can cook it up like it's rice, you can just eat it fresh out of the garden, pickle it, that's another amazing one. I just love it, but I've never grown it before. I tried last year, but we had the situation with the pigs, so I lost my whole crop to the pigs. But this year I went all out with my cauliflower, and I am going to do another round of it in the fall. I'm excited about the cauliflower. I can't help it. As you can see, I've started laying straw down in the Victory Garden. We'll be recording in the next couple days, planting out the next stretch of the Victory Garden. So if you want to get ready after you've got your potatoes, cabbages, and brassicas, or like whether you do cabbage, cauliflower, broccoli, kale, Brussels sprouts, and then you'll have your beets and carrots in. And then you will do some sort of bush bean or legume, which I have started from seed in there. And then it's onto tomatoes and peppers. So I will be showing you the bush bean variety that I've seeded, as well as how we're going to put our tomatoes and peppers into the garden. So if you're following along on the Victory Garden, make sure you're getting your plants ready. That video should be coming out in a couple days. Something else new and exciting that is happening here on our farm, and I'm going to bring it up now. That's why I'm heading out this way actually. You may start noticing someone in the background of some of the videos. So you all know about our cabin, but as of right now, we do have a farm tenant who is going to be moving in, and he's kind of half moved in now, but he's going to be living here for the summer. Don't let anyone ever tell you that dumpster diving is a bad thing, because as they say, one man's trash is another man's treasure, and with a little bit of persistence, you can have nice things. For example, she's still a little dirty, but we got ourselves a free pool. I got my filter going, so it's got to be shocked today, and we will have a nice swimming hole for the summer, so I'm kind of excited about that. I'm going to go ahead and finish getting ready for the farmer's market, and like I said, I'm going to try and get some shots up there and show you guys what that's like a little bit. So it's a little windy, but we are here, we are set up. I've got all my new stuff on display. This is Ed here with Big Ed's Backyard Farm. Check him out on Instagram if you love ducks, because he's got some hilarious ducks. The market has gotten really popular. We're stretched all the way down this way, and then vendors all the way down this way, and we've actually doubled onto the other side of the sidewalk this year, which is really nice. I love seeing this many vendors out. So yeah, like I said, the market is a little busy. I know I didn't get to film much there, but I did at least get to show you guys something. I came back down to the fields because I wanted to show you something. We have a little mystery. I have my theories as to what it is. Heath has his, but we had a visitor. Nobody's actually seen the visitor, but there is evidence that we had a visitor here on our farm. We've had like a lot of rain. Like I'd say the last 2 weeks we've had probably 4 or 5 inches of rain. So it's been a muddy mess down here. It's dried up now. So at first it looked like someone had just walked up on our property and left big footprints, but then I started looking at them, and they're very clearly not human. So these are a hoof of some kind. A very split-toed. Over here they're kind of hard to see because it was very muddy and very slick. Here's a good shot of two side by side, and here's my hand for size comparison. Now I thought they might be a horse, like someone had walked their horse up here, which is mildly concerning because, you know, this is private property. I really don't want people just coming on up and looking at stuff. So I followed the tracks around. Our little pond is back there, and the tracks look like they came out of the woods there, came up here, walked across my tarp, came up this way, walked around in the mud here, walked all the way back onto our concrete platform, came back out this way, and all the way down around to the back pond. It was just wandering around. Like I said, my theory was that someone had rode their horse up here and was snooping on the property because it kind of had that horseshoe shape. But then I saw the tracks up here where the mud wasn't quite as bad. And this is what's throwing me off. So they're walking through here and you can clearly see, especially on this one, that is a split hoof. And that is a big split hoof. Whatever it is has gone back off into our woods. We haven't seen any other tracks come in the other direction. We've scoured the property. There's really no way out of the property that way because it drops off a cliff down to the old railroad tracks. It's about a 20-foot drop. So whatever it is probably still back in our woods. We've asked around. None of the neighbors have any missing cows because that was my second thought with that split hoof. So we have no idea what's wandering around on the property, and I'd love to hear what you guys think it is. We are going to be setting up the trail cams around the ponds over the next couple days, especially now that the rain has stopped and the weather's warming up. We're sure whatever it is probably going to come back for a drink. So hopefully we can catch it on camera, see what it is. I'm going to throw up some pictures of the hoof prints as well as some online hoof print comparisons to see, and I'd love to hear down in the comments what you guys think is wandering around on our property. That's gonna wrap it up today, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and remember guys, get out there and get your hands dirty.